What is acceptance of deposit? First of all, deposit is the short term requirement that company needs. So for the short period of time, company is raising the deposit. Okay, for what period? Okay, for what period? From 6 months to 36 months. Okay, such deposit are called public deposits. When the company is borrowing the fixed deposits from the public, that is known as the public deposit, and it has to be for the period of 6 months to 36 months, not more than that. And these general deposits are invited by the company to the from the general public to deposit their savings with the company for the varied period, for the different periods. They are companies accepting the deposit, and interest is paid on such deposit. What is the income on the deposit? The public will get interest on the deposit. How will the company assure the depositor that they have deposited the money? The company will issue the deposit receipt to the depositor. जो भी depositor होगा उसको हम लोग deposit receipt देंगे, and in the form of income we will give the interest to the depositor. Okay, of deposit, which whatever the rules, regulations, and whatever the rules have to be followed, that is mentioned in the deposit receipt. So deposit receipt is an acknowledgement. We are acknowledging that that specific person has given the deposit to the company. So deposit receipt is an acknowledgement of debt or loan by the company. It is an acknowledgement. इसमें क्या लिखा होता है कि हाँ, specific depositor ने हम लोग को company को कुछ पैसा दिया है as a deposit, and in the return of the deposit they will get the interest. Deposits are either secured and unsecured loans offered to the company. Deposits are what? Unsecured and secured loan. What is meant by secured and unsecured loan? That the company has not charged or charged over the assets of the company. Okay, company has received deposits in exchange of assets, or if they have received deposit in exchange of asset, that is known as the secured loans. अगर assets नहीं रखे हैं, उसने charge नहीं create किया है asset पे, तो that is known as the unsecured loans. Okay, there is a definition of Companies Act 2013 that any receipt of money by the way of deposit or loan in any other form of by the company, या तो deposit के form में या तो फिर और कोई form में loan, but does not include such categories of amount, may be prescribed in the consultation. RBI has prescribed the following rules and regulations. According to that rules and regulations, the company has to issue a deposit. Okay, deposits cannot be any amount received from the central government or state government cannot be categorized as the deposit and or the loan from the banking company, loan from the government or international banks, issuing commercial paper, issuing bonds, trust by the way of subscription to any shares or debentures. So these are the following points that are mentioned in the textbook, that these points will not be considered as the form of the deposits. Okay, next is bonds or loans. Okay, see, bond is a debt security. It is a form of the debt. It is a form of the loan that company is taking from the public. So bond, it is a formal contract to repay the borrowed money with interest. And this also, that the company is issuing the bonds, in return they have to pay the interest to the bond holder. Okay, it is the issue of debt with the promise to pay back with interest. See here, ये एक डेप्ट है, एक हम लोग लोन ले रहे हैं, कंपनी लोन ले रही है, उसके बदले एक प्रॉमिस दे रहे हैं कि हाँ आप लोग को हम लोग प्रिंसिपल विद इंटरेस्ट देंगे. Okay, so interest will be the income on the bond. Okay, the holder of the bond is the lender to the institution. The holder जो है, holder is the holder will become the creditor of the institutions. He is the creditor of the company and he will get the fixed rate of interest. Okay, ये इसको fixed rate of interest मिल जाएगा. See, आपको ये blank भी आ सकता है. The bond holder will get the dash rate of interest, so you will write the fixed rate of interest. Bonds को maturity date होती है. All the bonds have the maturity date and it is to be paid in cash at the certain date in the future. What does it mean by the majority? Majority मतलब हम लोग पहले से ही we are predetermining at what interest rate we are going to repay and it on which date we are going to repay it. Okay, and the company borrows the money and issues the bond as the evidence of debt, and it will be having the fixed rate of interest. Okay. Finance will be these bonds are issued for the longer period of time as compared to the deposits. So they were for the shorter period of time. Bonds are for the longer period of time. Okay. Yes, it can be up to the 50 years. Okay. So it is for the long period of time. What will be the status of the bond holder? That it will be the creditor of the कंपनी को पे करना पड़ेगा बॉन्ड होल्डर को. व्हाट दे विल पे द इंटरेस्ट टू द बॉन्ड होल्डर as well as the principal after the maturity. Okay. Return on bonds, what they will get the interest. Okay. They will get the interest on the bond holder. Okay. Repayment will be at the maturity date or the maturity date with the principal amount. Okay. Maturity date पे होगा ये. For example, the person has acquired the bond of the company for worth rupees 50,000 and it is for the 10 years. So after 10 years उसको 50,000 भी मिलेगा plus उसका जो interest accumulate हुआ होगा इतने साल तक plus interest भी मिलेगा. Okay, so that is the repayment. That it is to be matured. It is to be paid on the maturity of the bond. Okay, shares are traded on the stock exchange. Stock exchange is a trading platform and all the companies are listed on the stock exchange. जो भी companies list किए जाते हैं stock exchange पे उनका price हम लोग को stock exchange पे दिखता है. Okay, so these stock exchanges the person who is purchasing the share is the shareholder. तो वो कहाँ से परचेस करेगा? वो यहाँ पे स्टॉक एक्सचेंज से ही परचेस करता है, स्टॉक एक्सचेंज पे ही बाय करता है, स्टॉक एक्सचेंज से ही सेल करता है. फॉर एग्जांपल एक हम लोग इंडिया का एग्जांपल लेते हैं. दैट in India, one person has decided to purchase the shares of the Reliance company. ठीक है, तो उस Reliance company का शेयर उसको स्टॉक एक्सचेंज पे मिल जाएगा. ठीक है, but what about the person who is living in the America and wants to invest in the company of India? ठीक है, वो क्या करेगा? Yes, due to the globalization, जब globalization हुआ, some Indian companies are also listed and traded on the foreign stock exchanges. Just like in India, there are two stock exchanges, Bombay Stock Exchange and Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. There are other stock exchanges in the foreign countries. For example, New York Stock Exchange, NYSE, and National Association of Securities Dealer Automated. Okay, NASDAQ इसको बोलते हैं जो दुबई में है. ठीक है, these are the other stock exchanges present over the world. Okay, पूरे वर्ल्ड में जो है उनके भी उन स्टॉक एक्सचेंज पे भी हमारे शेयर्स लिस्ट होते हैं. ठीक है, Indian company shares are also listed and traded on the foreign stock exchange. To list the shares, to list on these stock exchanges, the foreign stock exchanges पे अगर हम लोग को लिस्ट करना है, कंपनीज हमारी कंपनीज को लिस्ट करना है, they have to comply with the policies of those stock exchange. They have to follow with the rules and regulations of those stock exchanges because the policies of these stock exchanges are different from the policies of Indian stock exchange. जो Indian stock exchange का rules होगा वो जरूरी नहीं है जो foreign में हो उसका भी हो. Therefore, these Indian companies which cannot list their shares directly on the foreign exchange. For example, there are some companies जो directly list नहीं हो सकते हैं. They issue the ADR and GDR. Okay. They issue ADR and GDR, that is American Depository Receipt and Global Depository Receipt. See, ADR is the dollar denominated receipt. अगर ADR की हम लोग बात करें, so it is a dollar denominated receipt. And if we are talking about GDR, so it is the euro denominated instrument. It is the currency which is in which it is traded. Okay. ADR is traded in USA and GDR is traded in the Europe Stock Exchange. Okay, Europe and the other countries other than US. Indian company issue shares to an intermediary called depository. Indian shares जो हैं, Indian company these issue share. अभी as I said that the American investor wants to invest in our company, तो वो कहाँ से लेगा ये shares? Intermediary, that is the depository. एक depository से वो ये ADR and GDR ले सकता है. जो इंडियन कंपनीज इशू करेंगे शेयर्स इन इंटरमीडियरी को, जो बीच में डिपॉजिटरी है उसको, और उसके थ्रू अमेरिकन इन्वेस्टर्स कैन टेक द शेयर्स, कैन टेक द शेयर्स. These depository bank issues ADR and GDR to investor against the shares. ADR and GDR issue करेंगे shares के बदले. ADR and GDR represents what they represent. First, they have the fixed number of shares. In ये fixed number of shares होगा. Next is it is sold to the people in foreign country. The people who want to invest in our companies, the ADR and GDR is issued to that people. Okay, the people who are there in the foreign company. They are traded like regular shares. इनका trading भी regular shares की तरह ही होता है, as their price fluctuate depending upon the demand and supply. Demand and supply. If the demand of the ADR is more, the prices will be higher. If the demand is less, the prices will be lower. Same as the regular shares. Okay, so ADR and GDR. First, ADR is the dollar dominated. GDR is euro dominated. It is traded where? Europe and the USA. Next, it is the issued from the depository. Okay, these are the features of the ADR and GDR. There are different stock exchanges which are present all over the world. Okay, जो बाकी फॉरेन कंट्रीज में जो स्टॉक एक्सचेंज हैं वो हैं हांगकांग स्टॉक एक्सचेंज, लंदन स्टॉक एक्सचेंज, लग्जमबर्ग स्टॉक एक्सचेंज, नस्दक दुबई में, एंड सिंगापुर स्टॉक एक्सचेंज. these are the major stock exchange जहाँ पे GDR ट्रेड होता है. Okay, the GDR is traded is as follows. The stock exchanges on which GDR is traded, these are the stock exchanges. बाकी अमेरिकन स्टॉक एक्सचेंज में जो ADR ही ट्रेड होता है. Okay,